here. All right, ladies, Peacock wreath time finally. Hi, Gina. Gina's here. We just totally lost connection here. My screen, I'm chatting away and my screen just went black. I finally got back on. Are you just getting on now, Gina?
This is about the fourth time I've tried to get in because
she keeps freezing up.
Said my connection's unstable, was throwing me off.
Oh, jeez. All right. Let's get going here. It's last precious time. And my laptop takes forever to start back up.
So computer, so.
What's that? Why does this mesh seem so much lighter than the other mesh? I don't know. All right. We're going to do poofs, ladies. We're going to do 10-inch poofs. If you don't know how to put your pipe cleaners on, which you probably should by now, it's just 10 on the outside, 8 on the inside. I posted a video from Halo Designs because she does hers just like mine. Wrap them around the outer 2 bars. When I do mine, I pull them really tight before I twist it, and that helps it from sliding because I hate to use hot glue. It's a mess and it makes me crazy. So that's it. And I'm leaving my board here because I think you can see better when I leave my board here. So we're going to do 10-inch poofs. I'm going to let that fall on the floor. Although I should use my mesh roller more often. I don't use it to cut my mesh, but I should use my mesh roller just to hold my mesh when I'm doing poofs. But it's on the floor. So you can measure each poof if you want. I usually measure the first one, then I just kind of eyeball it. Now, just grab a couple of inches here. You can cut that off or just tuck it in after. I kind of like to tuck my mesh in as I'm putting my poofs on, so it kind of, these pieces go inside, the end pieces, the hemmed pieces, or whatever you want to call them. And you can start on the inside or you can start on the outside, doesn't really matter. I'm going to start on the outside. We're going to do ruffles too. That's why you only need 18 of the pieces of the green, because we're going to do ruffles too. I wanted to show you guys this cute sign that I found at Dollar Tree the other day, and I just grabbed it even though there wasn't a sign in my wreath that I did last year. I had to get this sign because, what, you know, it's a peacock. So I'm going to see how it looks. Yeah, it's Dollar Tree. I couldn't believe it. So I grabbed that. And when I was putting the kits together, if you guys ordered a kit, I could not find any peacock feathers. But then I walked in Hobby Lobby the other day and I found peacock feathers. There's 2 in each one. If you want to add yours after, I'm sorry, ladies. If I had found them, I would have put them in the kit. They were $2.99 a pack, so there's 2 in each one. And because I'm crazy, I used my 40% off on one of them just because I can't leave Hobby Lobby and not use my 40% off. I'll go find something, even if I don't.
Where did you find those?
Hobby Lobby. They're in the hobbies area. So I don't know how your Hobby Lobby is set up, but my ribbon section is right past the florals on the very far left of the store. So if you go down toward like paints and stuff like that towards the far back, it was just,
mine's laid out totally different from yours.
There's just a bunch of feathers. It's in the hobby department, and there's just a bunch of feathers. Yeah. So.
Okay, I pretty much know where it's going to be. My store's laid out completely different from yours.
So I don't know, and I just happened to walk by, and I was like, "Why they have peacock feathers here?" I can grab you some if you want. I mean, it's not like they're going to.
Yeah, I can get them. How big are you making your poofs?
10 inches. So I just measured the first one, but I don't know if I'm going to really go to the trouble of measuring each one because I don't know, I might. We'll see. I'm not a poof person. If you guys have been with me for a while, you know that I don't really like to do poofs that much because I can never get them to be perfect. And I'm sort of like crazy like that. But because we're adding ruffles, they really don't have to be perfect. So.
Are you left-handed, Christina?
No. Why? Because of the way I'm going?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. No, I'm not. I just decided to go this way, so.
It was awkward for me, so.
What's that?
It was awkward for me to go that way.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I'm not really thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm just.
Started to go this way. So I thought I was developing a tooth problem again because the stupid dentist, the same tooth I had the problem with, decided he didn't want to pull it the last time because he said it was worth saving. And I'm like, well, it's going to start hurting me again. Oh, no, it's okay. He put like a temporary filling in it, and then I never went back, which is probably my fault. So it started hurting me again. But I got to tell you something. Rinsing with warm salt water really does work. It really does work to help with an infection. I don't think I really was starting to get an infection. It was just starting to hurt me a little bit. But I got to get this thing pulled. I know it's just going to come back to haunt me. I know it is. So what's up with you guys? I haven't been on here in a while. What's news? Anybody have any interesting stories?
I have a baby tooth that I still have to have pulled, and I'm scared to go have it done.
Who's that?
Teresa?
A baby tooth?
Yep, there's no tooth underneath it.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yep, I'm just scared to have it done.
So, Cheryl, where are you located? Are you in Ohio?
I'm in
Illinois.
Illinois, right on the Illinois-Iowa border on the Mississippi.
Because I just heard that there's going to be a Wreath convention in New York State, which is very, very rare. I've never heard of one in New York. It's going to be up in Rochester in September. But, I don't know. Because Scott, what's his name, is going to be there, and he just kind of annoys me.
Yeah.
Please don't repeat that.
Who?
Got Waterman.
And that whole thing with Regina.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's just this crazy popularity contest for some of these wreath makers, and I don't get it. I just
Regina saying anything bad about anybody.
She is the sweetest person on the face of the earth.
I know.
She really is.
She is.
And you know what it is? And I think she even said that he said to her one time that drama will get you more followers. That's ridiculous.
That what?
Drama will get you more followers.
Well, whatever.
Sorry, I have enough drama in my life.
Real.
I
have enough.
I haven't watched Kim or Damien since that started.
What's that?
I said I haven't watched Scott or Damien since that started.
I do watch Damon sometimes still, but I could never stomach Scott. He just rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. And I hate to talk bad about people, but I must have some sort of a sixth sense, because I can always tell when someone's not genuine. And that bothers me. I don't like it when somebody's, fake. And he just seems very fake to me. So.
I mean, that really hurt Regina.
I know it did. I know. We keep missing each other. She's been wanting me to call her so she can tell me, exactly what happened. And, I call her and she's either outside with the dogs or she's busy doing something, and she calls me back and I'm busy doing something. But the thing with Regina, and I love her so much, if I call her, we'll be on the phone for at least 2 hours. So, because she likes to talk, but that's okay.
Sounds like somebody else I know, Christina.
Me?
When you and I talk.
What? Oh,
So when you and I talk, we're on the phone forever.
You can't even get in a word edgewise, can you? With me. Anyway. So don't worry if her poofs aren't perfect. I sort of let go of that fantasy a long time ago because you're going to be putting ruffles and ribbon on. So it is so nice here today. I've got the window open. I think it's finally spring in upstate New York. Finally. Oh my God, you're going to laugh at this, Regina. Or not Regina, Gina. Jeez, can I call you Regina? That's your name anyway.
No, don't call me Regina.
So listen, I still have a pet. I still have my cat. Did you know I have a cat? Because I never really talk about it.
No, I didn't. I thought you just had dogs.
She's annoying as hell. Hold on a second. I got to grab her so you can see her.
And
What happened?
I don't know.
she went to get her cat.
Christina left and it went like
She
that.
went to get her cat.
She went to get her cat, Gina.
Okay, that's fine.
Jamie was pretty much my whole life, you know, but I do have a cat. Claire. This is Claire. She's not gonna look at
Oh,
the calico kitty. Now look at the camera.
hey, pretty baby.
She's like, get me out of here. Claire's gonna be 17 years old.
Wow.
Now, yeah, Claire has been an inside cat pretty much her whole life. We take her outside once in a while, but she gets scared. She gets nervous, you know, because she doesn't know, she's not familiar with outside, and
Right.
ran into something and knocked it over. Anyway, so it was so nice out yesterday. My son and I were outside raking leaves, and he's like, let's bring Claire outside. So I don't really know what happened, but we set her down on the grass for a minute, and she started to meow like not the sick meow. You know what I mean by the sick meow, Regina, that horrible sound.
Right.
Being ready to throw
Yeah.
up. I hate that meow. But just like scared. And I went to grab her and bring her back inside because I thought, no, this isn't going to work. She freaking booked it. She sprinted across the yard right toward the road. I'm screaming, Claire, no! Because I could just see a car coming. And then she stopped, and I was real close. I was about to grab her, and then she booked it the other way. My son actually was in the house, and I'm screaming, Nick, come and help me get this damn cat. I chased that cat around for literally 15 minutes. So guess who's not going outside anymore?
Yeah, Christina's not going outside anymore.
So here we go. Here's where we started. I'm just going to, maybe I'll cut a little bit of that off, but I'm just going to tuck it inside this last poof here. I'm on my last poof. So I was so scared. I was afraid I was going to have to call my daughter in Colorado and tell her that her cat ran into the road and was no more. She just, you know, she's an inside cat. That's really all there is to it. So we got to keep it that way.
I don't do mine this way usually. I do mine a different way.
All right, so here's my last poof. And like I said, I'm just going to take that little piece and just tuck it right inside here just to kind of hide it. If you want to cut a little bit more off of it, you can, but you really don't have to. Just kind of hide it. It'll tuck right inside and you won't even see it.
I got to show you the way I do poofs sometime.
What's that?
I've got to show you the way I do poofs.
You do them different?
Yeah.
How's that? I think
Like in each section, you know, of the wreath form,
uh-huh.
I put 4 pot cleaners,
Okay.
and then I do my poofs, and then I'll have to film it and then let you see it for me to explain
You
it.
told me about that.
Yeah, but I do it different, and I like the way it turns out. I mean, it's not that I don't like the way this turns out. It's just the way I did it. To me, almost was easier.
Really?
Yeah.
I would love to see that then, because I don't like my poofs. I really don't. All right.
That sounds like a bubble, Gina.
Do
What's
what?
That sounds like a bubble wreath.
Might be, but I call them poofs. I don't know.
So this is
And I
going to be a
love
little wacky. I'm going on the inside now. If you can even see what I'm doing, I'm trying to get this out of the way. So just kind of flip it over and go up to the first pipe cleaner on the inside.
Just a different one. Or less the lighting.
And I'm not measuring anymore, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. I should get my mesh roller out and put it on my mesh roller to hold my mesh for me. I think I might do that.
Should have glued these.
So you remember that cute sign that I posted yesterday? with the bicycle.
That was precious.
That was actually, I saw Hardworking Mom make a wreath using that sign. And the ribbon's kind of hard to find. I'm going to tell you guys right now, so I'm not going to be able to do a kit, but I can tell you guys where to get the sign. And I had to end up getting the ribbon on an Etsy shop, from an Etsy shop. I ordered a roll for myself. It was sold out on Craft Outlet. So
Hey, I went online and the green ribbon, the green peacock ribbon,
yeah. Did you find it online?
I found a whole roll on Etsy.
Yeah, that's actually where I got mine for the kits, and I ended up spending way too much because that is discontinued. They told me at Hobby Lobby that ribbon is discontinued, the green, and I love that green. So,
The green and the blue and the teal work so well together. I don't know why.
They do.
Anyway.
But look at this ribbon that I found, though. Where is it? Because I knew that I didn't have enough 1.5 inch ribbon in the kits, and I didn't realize that until after, and I was so mad at myself. Where did I put it? But I found this ribbon that I already had, and I was like, wow, this is going to be perfect. I don't even know when I grabbed this, but it's like a satin. I don't really like working with satin that much, but it is wired, but it's green on one side, and it's teal.
Oh, you got that at Hobby Lobby, I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Who knows? I don't remember. So anyway, my fireman Pete, that's his name, he still has to get tested every 6 months or so, his blood, because there's a lot of firemen that were there that day that developed cancer and, respiratory and lung issues just from all that crap that they were breathing in. So,
Who are you talking about? Is this your new beau?
oh, I didn't tell you about him yet. We didn't have our phone call yet.
No,
Yeah,
all I knew about was a kilted carpenter.
No, he stopped texting. Kilted carpenter. I'm not even going to explain that to everybody.
No.
No, he stopped texting. He lost interest. So whatever, it happens. But I didn't tell you about the fireman at all, Gina.
No.
Oh, boy. Now I got to tell my story all over again. You guys don't want to hear the story all over again. No, it was actually somebody that I dated before my ex, and we dated for about a year.
You told me briefly, but we never had our conversation. I remember that now.
How we reconnected?
No, I don't know anything about it. I don't know any of that.
Okay, so I actually was thinking about him about a month and a half ago, and I found him online. I couldn't even remember his last name, so I had to go into my email from 2006. Yeah, I still had that same email. And I found him on Twitter. I don't have a Twitter account, so I opened up a Twitter just to message him. His daughter goes to college up here. He still lives on Long Island, but he comes up here 3-4 times a month, for her lacrosse games, and we hang out. And he's
Cool.
super sweet, and he's super nice, and it's just one of those things, and like the chemistry was like there immediately. It's like no time had even passed, and we're talking like 13 years. But it's just funny how these things happen, I really believe that stuff happens for a reason. I really, really do.
Okay, I have to tell y'all my story then.
All right, let's hear your story.
My mom's hanging out with me tonight. She's over here just dying laughing.
Hi, Mom. Your daughter talks about you all the time.
Good or bad?
It's good.
And I was on Plenty of Fish. This is back around Christmas. I was about ready to hang it all up because
I
I
know.
had really bad experiences and stuff.
That site's crazy.
This guy, I don't care what the pictures are if a guy messages me because I take bad pictures. So I don't care what the pictures look like. I always read the profile.
Yeah.
So I was reading his profile and it really intrigued me. And then I got to looking at his profile picture was a pair of feet.
What'd it say?
It was just a pair of feet. I thought, well, what's up with that? So that really kind of interested me. So we started messaging back and forth. We did that for about 2 weeks. And then we started texting each other, and we did that for about a week. And then he called me. We started talking. Well, come to find out, this is a guy that I went to high school with. We were in the band together, and he was a freshman when I was a senior.
Uh-huh.
And so we, started talking.
That's so cool. Is this the guy you're seeing now?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw his picture. He's so cute. Just quickly, I'm going to tuck this piece I cut off inside this last poof, just to kind of tuck it in. And I have to tell you guys, I'll finish talking to Eunice. 1 second, Gina. I just wanted to mention this.
Okay.
This mesh looks like baby blue. I don't know why it looks baby blue on the camera, but it is turquoise. This
Well, I was going to say, you look like you had a different color mesh.
No, this is turquoise. It's definitely turquoise. I don't know why it looks baby blue. I think, unless maybe I grabbed the wrong mesh from the basement. That's very possible too. Now that I'm like looking at it, I'm thinking, because I have boxes of supplies. Cheryl's like rolling her eyes over there. That's very possible. I might have grabbed the baby blue.
You have no idea what my kitchen looks like right now.
Now, hold on a minute. I'll be right
crammed
there.
at every corner.
Hold on a minute.
In your kitchen, your whole house.
Hold on. Everybody talk.
She got grabbed the phone.
I think she grabbed the wrong mesh. That's baby blue. It did not look teal.
Doesn't look like my teal.
No, so Mama, we'd already commented it looked like it was baby blue.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was better.
I put all my wreath supplies in the basement because I have no room. You know what? I don't know. I don't know now if this is turquoise or if it's baby blue. Let's pretend it's turquoise because I can't find my other roll of mesh. Let's pretend it's turquoise.
Okay.
Boy, this is a fun class, huh? It's okay. We got a lot of pretty turquoise ribbon.
So anyway, I want to tell you this. So we're talking, and I said, so we went to high school together. He goes, yeah. He goes, he told me his name, and I went, blurted out before I even could stop myself. Look, oh, you're the dark-haired, skinny flugelhorn player.
Oh my God. That's
He is
so
a
cute.
stick in high school.
That's so cute.
But yeah, so we've been going out and talking. So.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. So what are we making here? Ruffles?
We're making here ruffles. Yes, 10 inch by 10 inch. This is 10 inch mesh. I am dumbfounded here. I don't know now if this is baby blue or if this is turquoise. It looks like baby blue, but from where I'm sitting, it's darker. So we're gonna make it work. Doesn't matter. It is what it is. I had a lot of those Peacock kits to send out, so I might. And you know what I find sometimes that I do, because I'm such an idiot, is I'll order stuff for all the kits and I'll forget to order enough for myself, just because I'm dumb like that. And I can't tell you how many times I've been putting the kits together and then I stop and I think, wait a second, I don't have enough for me, and then I got to jump online and order more for me. So actually, I ended up having extra of my Easter mesh. I ordered too much of the Easter mesh.
I love the way my Easter wreath turned out.
I love that wreath. I love it. It's so pretty.
Thank
Here's
you.
what I want to try to do, and I want to make a point of this. I want to make my ruffles. So when I'm laying it, I'm thinking about my ribbon. So when I'm laying my ruffle, I want it to kind of lay like this. Let me move this piece here. Because that way, when you lay your ribbon, it'll lay nicely on top of your ruffle. You see what I mean? Because if your ruffles are too poofy, your ribbon's just going to be sticking up all over the place. So go up and down with your ruffle like this. This part can be sticky, it doesn't matter, but try to get this part to be kind of laying like that. Just around the outside. When you're doing the inside, it doesn't matter. Maybe you're not fighting with the ribbon to get it to lay the way you want it to. Cheryl, you got any fun stories?
I don't think you want to hear about my fun stories. I got a lot of
all
crap
right.
going on with my ex right now.
Are they X-rated?
No, ex-husband, current, soon to be ex-husband. We're trying to sell our.
I have one of those.
Yeah, we're trying to sell our house, and he's already purchased his own house, and I need to sell my house before I can purchase a house. So I'm living in a studio apartment.
Yeah.
And he's already moved on, and he doesn't want to put any sweat equity into our house to sell it, to get it ready to look nice to sell. So I'm.
Because he doesn't want to bother. You know, that sucks. That's the thing. They just they made their decision that they're done. They don't want to deal with anything anymore. They just kind of walk away, la-di-da.
Yeah.
I just want to punch him in the face.
And he's been the one living in there the last 9 months. I haven't been in there, you know, and it's dirty, and he's got all his crap in there still, and
He's got all of his stuff in there, you said?
well, he's slowly moving his stuff over to his new place. Where for me, I gotta pay for storage because I have no place to put my stuff. So I'm so fed up with it. I'm just ready to punch his lights out.
Sorry, Cheryl. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll join you. I'll come out and join you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, we can rent a bus and I'll come and help you. You know, the girls can
Yay. Yeah.
take up for you.
All right.
You'll have a girls' night out and it includes punching someone's lights out.
I ended up having to get a restraining order against my ex because he wouldn't leave me alone.
Oh.
All of a sudden they can like sense when you're moving on, and you know, it wasn't like he was threatening me harm or anything. I just wanted him to leave me alone.
Right.
You know, because he would like show up at my house and, you know, try to be nice, and, you know, I knew what he wanted, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I said, what about your girlfriend? You know, he's like, oh, that's not the same. You know that. I'm like, oh, really?
Oh,
It's not the same, is it? Well, geez,
Yeah.
now you're figuring that out.
Well,
My ex stalked me, so
well, you
I
know,
had to have a restraining order to keep him away from me.
and over
remember that.
this weekend, you know, I get custody of my dog on the weekends, so I get to go pick up my dog on the weekends. And I saw him and his girlfriend in the truck, you know, heading down the road. It's like, oh great, just what I wanted to see on my weekend.
Aw. Here's the thing, though. I don't really want to have hate in my heart for anyone. I know we're talking about wanting to punch their lights out, and they do such stupid stuff that makes us want to hate them and kill them. But I feel like, Debbie, I feel like the first step in moving on, really, you know, and I posted something a few weeks ago. It said, I never knew how strong I was until I forgave someone who wasn't sorry, and I accepted an apology I never received.
Yes, I
Really,
love that.
it's for yourself. It really is for yourself. You know.
Oh, I've accepted all that for myself. I know I'll never get an apology. I mean, I know. And actually, his best friend's wife, I drove by the funeral home on Saturday and saw where his best friend's wife had died. And she's 7 years younger than me. And I knew he didn't know because he's moved away.
Yeah.
So this was his best friend in high school. And so I called his son and I said, hey, you know, you might want to let your dad know that Jeff's wife died. And I know he called him. Did I get a thank you or anything? I knew I would.
No,
But at least I know that when I lay down at night, I know I did the right
you
thing.
did do the right thing. Absolutely. Yes. You did.
Well, we've been amicable. We have been
Amicable.
getting along. Yeah, amicable. Thank you. We've been getting along this whole entire time. and now it's getting down to the nitty gritty money wise, and now he's getting a little defensive and, you know, not saying very nice things. So we've been doing really good up until that time.
I wish we lived closer, Cheryl.
I know. I
We
do
could
too.
hang out.
Yes. 'Cause I need some girlfriends. I got no girlfriends here. It's like
I don't really either.
by myself, you know.
Christina?
How much is a plane ticket to Illinois?
Don't know.
Well, you can come out here. You're
Yeah, I
welcome. We
could.
got it. Well, I'm 15 minutes from the casino. We can go hang out at the casino and gamble.
Oh wow. We got those around here.
She's
too.
within driving distance for me. Cheryl is.
Really?
Oh,
I didn't know Illinois was so close to Georgia.
I'm just I'm on the Tennessee Georgia line.
20 minutes
Ah,
Oh, okay.
of Georgia.
for those of you watching the video, if you see a wreath that looks baby blue, it's supposed to be turquoise. Don't let that throw you off. Don't let it throw you off. All right, we've done the outside. I'm just going to throw
Christina's colorblind. I said Christina's colorblind.
Let me see your mesh, Gina. Let me see your turquoise. Hold it up for me.
Hold on a second. Let me get this one thing tied.
Ooh,
That's
pretty.
definitely turquoise.
Yes,
That's definitely turquoise. All right. So maybe I didn't have enough for myself. That could have very possibly happened once again. But that's all right.
That's a peacock blue. That's really pretty.
And that, I think that was the wide foil mesh I got everybody too.
It is.
And that's really nice to work with. So this is why I told you guys to cut 18 pieces of the green. This is actually a moss green, because we're just going to go in every tie and put one in. It doesn't really matter the way you lay the ones on the top, because, you know, just kind of fluff them up a little bit.
I just don't have patience.
I got to get my mesh cut for that other wreath now, for that spiral one, that spring, what did I call it? Spring folded mesh, whatever.
The ones with the little bitty spirals all over it.
Yep. That's going to be fun.
Do you know I still haven't finished mine from last year? So I'll just
Not that one.
do what?
The one where the mesh kind of looks folded together with the different colors with the pastels.
No, I'm talking about the little spiral one that was a bunch of
Really
small
well.
mesh.
Yeah.
I never finished it from last year.
Really? That's funny. It's time consuming making those little. It really is.
Boy, that one is time consuming.
I'm actually warm in here. It's warm out right now. It's been a very long time since I've had my window open in my craft room.
This is not the time of year that you have windows open down here. All the pollen.
Oh yeah.
My car, we was down at my son's last night and come home. My driveway where my car was parked
Covered. Yep.
was covered in yellow.
Yep. That actually happens here too, but we haven't gotten to that point yet.
Whew.
This is the weather that I like. It's getting warmer, but there's no bugs yet. So, but last year we didn't even get a spring. We basically went from winter to summer, because it was like winter up until, I don't know, April. When we actually had snow here last Friday, it snowed here. We had a couple of inches of accumulation, and then Wednesday here it was like in the low 60s, so it all melted.
The last time we had snow in April, I was in college, and it was some type of freak storm, and we got, it was the second week of April, we had 8 inches. And I was just in
Really?
Alabama, almost straight over.
That down there, isn't it?
You what?
That's a lot for down there.
Oh, yeah, it shuts everything down here.
Cheryl, I'm dead serious, You can fly out here. We'll hang out.
Okay.
I'm dead serious. I would love to hang out with somebody other than my kids. Well, I got the
That'd be
fireman
awesome.
now, but
I got 6 weeks of vacation. I got 6 weeks of vacation. I just need to find the money to do it.
I gotta get out to Colorado and see my daughter this summer. My youngest is moving out there too. I'm losing her. I'm gonna lose my younger daughter. I may end up moving out there. It's
Well,
very possible.
My daughter from Colorado's coming out here next week for Easter. So
Now, where does she live in Colorado?
she lives in Pueblo.
Oh, okay. How long has she been out there?
Going on 2 years now. She
Everybody
she was born and raised there. She's a native.
Oh, okay.
I lived out there for 14 years.
Oh, all right. Okay, so this is why I like to add ruffles to poofs, because it really fills it out. Again, pretend that's
gorgeous.
turquoise. It doesn't look too bad though.
It looks good.
Once I get my ribbon and everything on.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I had another roll of turquoise. I just grabbed this because I thought it was turquoise, and oh well. That's okay. Now the fun part. Now we get to take forever adding the ribbon. Well, I'm gonna do the sign, I think. Let me see how the sign looks first before I put it on.
Add a sign for her.
I wasn't gonna do a sign, but I found this at the Dollar Tree, and I thought it was super cute. Because it is a peacock. And I thought, I didn't put a sign on it last year, so.
Try putting it lower so it looks like the plumage behind it.
Oh, yeah, because you can put some feathers behind it to make it plume up.
So put the sign low at the bottom, and then it looks like it's the center with the plumage behind it.
Down here,
Yeah,
and then I can put the feathers going up out of it,
right.
and put the feathers going up out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I need to do my ribbon first before I do that. Somebody's phone's ringing. Maybe I'll do my ribbon first then, and then I'll put the sign on. All right. I don't have very many pieces of this. I've only probably got I didn't have much left for myself. 3. I have 6 pieces of this peacock ribbon. So I'm gonna have to make it of the green peacock.
Oh, I could have got you that peacock ribbon from Sam's Club at Christmas time. They had tons of it.
What's that?
They had that peacock ribbon at Christmas time at Sam's. I could have got you.
The green?
Yes.
Oh my God, I had no idea. I was told it was discontinued.
No, it was at Christmas time. They had all kinds of peacock.
Why would they have peacock ribbon at Christmas time? That
They
makes
always have peacock ribbon at Christmas time. People did peacock Christmas trees.
That's true. Yeah,
Wow. Well, I have this.
that's pretty.
That's peacock, and I have this 1.5 inch. So let me stick my ribbon over here so it's not in the way. And then again, I told you I found this this green with this on the other side, so we're going to use that too. But I have to be sparing with this. So I think I might want to. I think I'm going to start in the middle with my ribbon instead of the outside. I'm going to do something different because I want this ribbon to actually be more on the inside because I don't have much of it. So I want to be able to see it.
I love this ribbon I've got for my bow ties.
Which one is that now with the, yeah, I like that too. You showed me that one. I like that too.
See if everybody can see it. Let me hold it up. Can y'all see that?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Really
cool.
pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that to make my bow ties. Yeah, I think it was a Christmas ribbon, actually.
I wouldn't know.
I like this sparkly ribbon because it's really easy to shape.
Oh, this was like a couple of years ago.
Is Mama watching there, Miss Gina?
Yep, she's sitting here at the table supervising.
Did you make her dinner?
No, she made me dinner.
Did she? What'd she make you?
She stopped and picked us up hamburgers and French fries on the way over here.
Oh, nice.
And they were handmade hamburgers.
Yeah.
too.
From a local barbecue place here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You're gonna die when I tell you what I had for dinner.
What?
Well, because I'm trying to eat less red meat, even though, I don't eat a lot of red meat as it is. I'm really trying to eat healthier. But when I want a burger, I want a burger. But my brother said to me, you got to try these burgers. Now, him and his wife are vegan, okay? So I bought this burger. It was called the Beyond Burger. There's no meat in it.
Those veggie burgers?
Well, kind of, but not really. It is a veggie burger, but it's not like your typical veggie burger. I'm telling you right now, that damn thing tasted like a burger. It got juicy like a burger on the grill. It tasted like a burger. I don't know how, but they were like $3.50 a patty, so they were kind of expensive. But I tried it and it wasn't bad.
Huh.
It was not bad. All right, so if you saw that whole thing I just did, I just put my 2.5 inch in one of the ties in the middle, and I made my little bow tie out of my 1.5 inch. You can use your 2.5 inch ribbon if you want for bow ties too. That's fine. Whatever floats your boat, like my mom used to always say. Does your mama say whatever floats your boat, Gina?
Yeah, we say that.
Yeah. Wait a minute, I gotta use this now.
We're going
I'm gonna use
to
this ribbon now with this one.
Yeah, when we're going out running, just killing time on the weekend or something, we call it going out scooter pooting.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Southernisms for you.
Oh, Granny used to do that. That was one of my mother's favorite sayings is, we're going to go scooter pooting, aren't we?
That's cute. I always tell my kids, you're going to go out gallivanting around.
We say gallivanting too, yeah.
Go out gallivanting around.
Yep, gallivanting. You have to leave the G off of it if we're in the South. It's gallivanting.
I was talking to my daughter. She was home for probably 5 seconds before she went back out again. And I was telling her, I said, does your boyfriend ever like send you texts that say moi, like M-U-A-H, like they're kissing you, like moi? Do you ever hear that?
M-U-A-H, yeah.
And because Pete does that. And she's like, Mom, she goes, that's for old people. That's an old people thing. I'm like, okay. Okay. She goes,
Whatever.
he just uses the emoji. I'm like, all right. Okay. Now I think what I'm going to do, this screen's a little bit different than that green, but that's okay. I want to see if I want to use this as a bow tie or if I want to maybe use the other side. Because it's two-sided. I don't know how this blue is going to look. No, I don't like that blue against that. I'll just continue with the green side. I hope this doesn't end up looking too weird because this mesh isn't turquoise, but I already put it on there, so there's no stopping me now. Unbelievable. This is what I deal with. This is my life. Now, you know this wreath is never going to sell. That's all right. So that's how that one's going to look. You don't have to cut off your extra pieces of your pipe cleaner. I do. So I like to get them out of the way. I don't feel like bending them around. Hey, you guys, is Rhonda Nickerson still around? Rhonda's Creative Corner. I've never seen like a live. I haven't seen a live from her recently. She's still around, does anybody know?
I saw her about 6 months ago, I guess.
Really?
I hadn't seen her since.
Is she the one that opened up a shop?
Yeah. Yeah, the black
I
girl.
saw her on. She was selling stuff that she just got into her shop, and she was online kind of showing off the stuff that she got.
Oh.
That was maybe about 4 weeks ago.
So I told you guys I'm going to try to start doing lives on my business page. Not really tutorials.
Which page is that?
My business page is Sammy's Wreath Designs. I named it after Sammy, obviously.
Okay.
They're not really going to be tutorials, just for me to get my more exposure. You know, everybody else is doing them. You know, I'm surprised they haven't done a live from the freaking bathroom, for Christ's sake. They do lives everywhere. They're outside, they're raking the yard, they're going to the store.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's cute, but you know, you do have to have engagement with your audience, and that's one thing I've never really done. I mean, I have one of the biggest groups on Facebook, and I could easily, you know, stream my lives there, you know, because so people know who I am. I don't think a lot of people really know who I am, because I only really ever do videos here in the paid group. It would be great if we didn't have to ever sleep. There'd be so much more time to do stuff. It would be awesome if we didn't have to sleep.
It would be nice, but I do like my nap.
That's funny.
If I want something from the peanut gallery, Mom, I'll ask you.
What's that?
I said, I like my naps, and Mama goes, oh, yeah. And I said, if I want something from the peanut gallery, I'll ask her for it.
Oh, she's your mama. She can comment. All right. I don't usually put ribbon in every tie up on top, but I decided to do that. Do I want to put my sign on now, or do I want to put it on after?
Oh, I have to show y'all these. I know you sent us the little blue things, the blue balls.
Yeah.
But I had these scatter balls from, I don't know if you can you see the colors?
Yeah. Yes.
Those are
I
from
think
some
I have
fall,
those too.
some fall things that
Oh,
I had. And so I pulled those out and I thought, oh, that's going to work perfect.
That's another thing I had to order because I ran out of those for myself too. So I had to jump online and I had to order more ornaments, and I got big ones. That's all I could find. So that was another last minute purchase. All right, I'm gonna put my sign on now.
I'm going to go get some feathers maybe tomorrow and add to that. I don't want to go to Hobby Lobby with it raining.
Find my little
Right here with forest.
Yeah.
notes here.
Hobby Lobby is like around the corner from my office. I mean, it's literally a quarter of a mile from where I work. So I have to be really careful about going there because I can easily spend my whole paycheck in there.
I was talking to this lady that was ringing me out the other day, and all I bought was the peacock feathers. That's all I bought. That's all I just ran in real quick. My son was in the car, and she said, this is a part-time job for me. She says, I have a full-time job, but she says, you know what, I leave, I sign out, and I go and I spend basically everything that I make. So she's like, she pretty much spends her whole paycheck there. All right,
Well-
you may have seen these before, the little cable timeouts.
Yeah.
I've seen some complaints from people in other groups that say that these fall off. You could
That's why you use super glue.
put a dab of super glue, not hot glue, dab of super glue.
Right.
Something said E6000, but E6000 is really smelly. I don't like it. So I
I
don't.
bought Gorilla Glue and use it.
Does that dry fast?
Yes.
This is a very light sign. I like to use lighter signs anyway. Heavy signs just make me crazy. It doesn't matter how well positioned you have it on the wreath. If you have a heavy sign, it's going to slide. Somebody,
I bet you could have stapled those into your edges.
yeah, that's true too. I don't have a good staple gun.
Oh.
But somebody was posted in one of the groups that she was going to make a baseball wreath, and she didn't know if she should use real baseballs. I'm thinking, no way. Those things are
No,
heavy.
it's too heavy.
Yeah.
I made one with real baseball.
Did you really? How did you secure them?
I had it on, it was like a wire clothes rack. I made it for my step grandson, and he still has it.
Really? It didn't weigh the wreath down too much?
No,
Wow. Well, that's good.
sorry.
You just kind of pull it through. I'm not going to tighten it until I'm sure I'm happy with
I don't think so.
how it's positioned.
I would have to order I'm not going to use the mesh from Hobby Lobby unless I have to because it's so thin. Just doesn't look as good after I've used this mesh.
Now, let me hold it up and give it the
Is that Marty?
the vertical test. I'm just going to tighten that up a little bit more.
He's gonna put my thing up.
Oh.
17.
Whispering out there. Is that you, Gina?
Do what?
Somebody was whispering. I didn't know who that was.
Oh, it's me, Mama talking.
Oh.
Put your line for you.
Yeah, I'll either kick him down or take him out. One of the two.
How's your brother, Gina? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Very good.
Yeah, Mom and Dad went down last night and stayed just to make sure.
And I just tightened that up just a little bit here.
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. I just want to make sure it's not going to slide. It's a really light sign. Like I said, I got it from the Dollar Tree. I just happened to grab it. I'm going to add more ribbon on here too. So,
Have I told you what I called Hobby Lobby? Because it's so close to my work.
what?
I call it my crack store.
Your crack store?
Yeah. That's my crack store. And everybody else, they have their own things. Like some of them actually do have drugs and stuff, but
Yep.
my crack store is Hobby Lobby.
There you go. We're just thinking about something we call Red Lobster. We call Red Lobster something. I can't remember what it is.
What are you going to give Bob and Sue for a wedding present?
All right, so now I'm going to go around and add ribbon to all the outside ties here, which I usually do first. I'm kind of doing stuff backwards today.
My great granddaughter, who's 5, she calls the Dollar Tree the green store.
The what?
My great granddaughter, that's 5,
Yeah,
she calls the Dollar Tree the green store.
the green store?
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
it's true. It's green.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
She says, "Mama, let's go to the green store."
How funny. Well, my granddaughter's favorite place to go eat is not a pizza place. It's not McDonald's. It's Waffle House.
Waffle House. We don't have those up here, so.
You have Huddle Houses, though, don't you?
The what?
You have Huddle House?
No, we have IHOP.
We have IHOPs down here, but
But they're terrible.
they're terrible. The Waffle House is so much better.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Hands down.
My granddaughter just
We
Cracker
do
Barrel.
have a Chick-fil-A, but it's an hour away. So,
We have Chick-fil-A's. Everybody down here goes into withdrawals on Sundays.
yeah, no Hobby Lobby and no Chick-fil-A.
Exactly.
And you don't have Krispy Kreme donuts up there either, do you?
Yeah, we do actually. We do.
Really?
Not as I think we don't have an actual store, but I know I think they sell them in the grocery stores.
Oh no, we actually have a Krispy Kreme. And then
Mm.
we had the Krispy Kreme for about 2 years. They opened up the Dunkin' Donuts back before Christmas, but it's not that good. Not when you've had Krispy Kremes your entire life.
Krispy Kremes are light and airy. They're a yeast donut.
I've had them, yeah.
And your Dunkin' Donuts are more of a cake donut.
Well, they have yeast donuts at Dunkin' Donuts too. You can get both.
They just don't compare.
Yeah, I know.
And hey, down here on Friday, on the first Friday of every month, you can buy regular donuts that are chocolate glazed on top of the sugar glaze.
Oh my gosh.
It's just chocolate glaze.
Just chocolate.
Yeah,
glaze.
they're amazing.
They are to die for.
You're killing me here.
We have a place here that's called Hertz Donuts.
The what?
It's called Hertz Donuts, like the Hertz donut, you know. But they make specialty donuts that are like, they use cereal and toppings that you put on cakes and stuff like that. And they make these fantastic flavors. They mix these flavors that make them so good, and they're beautiful to look at too.
We used to have this here in town. It was Daylight Donuts, and it was so good. They had the best donuts around. They were actually rival Krispy Kreme, and they got shut down for not paying their payroll taxes.
Oh.
What were they called?
It was Daylight Donuts.
We have Daylight Donuts here.
No, what that was it was another one, Mama. What was it called?
Daylight down.
The one down there in the old hardware store, or right there on Glenwood.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It wasn't a chain. This was like just a company. It was a mom and pop.
Oh, okay, right. Maybe they just. I think the ones that are up here are locally owned too. Daylight Donuts. We have Dippin' Donuts too, but I like my Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I like is the cold brew. Have you ever had the cold brew coffee?
I'm not a coffee person.
Me either.
But I do like their hot chocolate. Now, the best hot chocolate does come from Starbucks, but I don't like paying almost $4.
I know Starbucks is
For a
crazy.
venti hot chocolate.
My daughter likes Starbucks. They're expensive.
They are expensive,
I
but
don't think they're great. I don't think that they're that good. I don't really.
ooh, I like their hot chocolate. But now Dunkin' Donuts hot chocolate's pretty good too. I mean, I will say that.
I like Panera's hot chocolate. Panera bread.
I've never had their hot chocolate.
They have
That's
good
one thing.
chocolate.
I love their bagels.
Yeah, I do too.
Try it.
I like that cinnamon crunch bagel.
You guys are killing me. I'm trying to go on a diet. I actually put stevia in my coffee this morning, and I was like, I don't think I like this stuff.
Well, I was born and raised in the South, and so we graduate from milk in our sippy cups to sweet tea in our sippy cups.
Yeah.
My mom
And-
used to give me in my baby bottle, sugar and water, okay? To calm me down. You think, why would sugar calm a baby down? Tell me that right now, Mom.
I don't know, but let me tell you the funniest thing. When we went up north 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, we were driving through the countryside in Maryland, and there was this billboard. I mean, not just a sign, it was a billboard that said, "We serve Southern sweet tea and sweet potatoes here
In Maryland?
in Maryland."
Wow. Maybe the owner was from the South.
Do
Yeah.
And he was trying to
The
bring
owner had to be from the
up
South.
up to Maryland to serve with the blue crab. But isn't that where they have, I'm just closing my blinds here. I hate when it's dark out and my blinds are open. I feel like somebody's going to peek in at me. They have the Maryland blue crab, I guess. Supposed to be.
No, we didn't have blue crab. I had Chesapeake Bay oysters,
Mmm.
and then we had Maine lobster, and then we had steak and all that. But that's the main thing: lobster and oysters.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a huge seafood person,
Oh, I could live
but
on that food.
we went to Target Saturday. I'm sure you guys have Targets there, and that's not a question.
Yes, we have
Yeah.
Targets.
But they had this bag of, was called Simply Balanced. They have like different types of fish. Simply Balanced was, I think that's the Target brand, and there were these frozen tilapia fillets, and I thought, how good is frozen fish going to be? But they were individually packaged, and all I did was put a little olive oil, a little, seasoning, paprika, and, garlic powder and whatever. Bake it for like 15 minutes. It was so good. I've never had tilapia before. That was the first time I've ever had tilapia.
My oldest grandson loves tilapia.
It's a very light fish. It's not very fishy tasting. I think that's why I
Right.
like it.
Well, I'll have to tell you something. I'm not a huge frozen pizza person, but we have discovered the best frozen pizza is Red Baron's. If you've never
I've
had
had Red Baron. Red Baron's good, yeah.
it's really good.
Yep. So we gotta stop talking about food, ladies. Killing me here.
We can always have a great tossed salad
Oh yeah.
with everything but the kitchen sink in it.
I'm thinking about a Krispy Kreme donut right about now, actually. I don't crave sweet. I don't
Too far
crave
to go.
sweets that much. I'm not a big sweets person, but I crave all the other stuff like fried foods and potatoes, fried potatoes, and all that other stuff. Yeah, Cheryl, I think I should have had you get me a roll of that peacock ribbon. I had no idea.
Well, I just checked the hot light zone down here.
What?
I have a Krispy Kreme app on my phone,
Oh,
and you can check to see if the hot light's on.
what does that mean?
The donuts are hot coming off. They're making them right
Oh,
then and
the
there.
hot light?
The hot light, yeah.
Oh my God, that's funny.
So that's the best time to get donuts.
You guys are so funny. The hot light. Oh my God.
I mean, it's big. It's a big old circle, and it's
Hot donuts now.
and it's red.
Is it like flashing outside the building when you drive by?
They used to flash. They don't flash anymore, but they used to flash.
Oh.
Cost a lot of wrecks.
Yeah, the flashing ones did.
My mama used to make homemade donuts when I was little. She used to put the donut holes in a bag, a paper bag with powdered sugar, shake them up. Yum.
I've never attempted donuts. I've attempted a lot of things, but not donuts.
I'm not sure. I've only got one piece of this green peacock ribbon left, so I'm going to have to use the regular peacock ribbon on the outside. Oh, well. Not the regular, but the turquoise. If they have it again this year, Cheryl, I'm going to have you grab me some.
Okay, I'll keep my eye out for it.
I'm just gonna put my balls on it. I'm gonna pick up some feathers tomorrow. Put some feathers on it. I'm gonna put this on. Oh, yeah.
This ribbon is so thick. Sparkly.
I have to go back. I'm gonna do this first. The clipping takes so much time.
So I saw a video the other day. Somebody made a terry bow. You guys know what a terry bow is. Without the pro bow.
Oh, really?
Did it all by hand.
I saw that too.
I can't do that.
I just sent that to you, Christina. Take a look.
What'd you send me? Let me look on my phone so I don't have to mess up my laptop. Oh, let's see. I got 8 messages here. Who the hell do I have messages from? I'm telling you guys, oh, that's so pretty. It's a little bit different, but that's pretty because it has the teal. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, that's the ribbon they had at Sam's.
What is it, ribbon?
It has the teal and the green in it. That ribbon from Sam's Club.
Yeah.
I really like that. Because if you look, yeah, you know what? The green that I have does have a little bit of teal, but that's got, can you guys make that out?
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
Cheryl, if you don't want to tell me, I'll text you, but I want to see that picture of that
Don't
ribbon.
tell her, she'll stalk you. I'm kidding.
I'll send it to you, Gina.
I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding.
I'll send it to you.
You're not
You have my
laughing.
cell phone number?
Yeah. Well, through Messenger.
Okay, do it through Messenger.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know I'm kidding.
I know.
All right, I'm out of that ribbon. I'm out of the green. So I just have to use what I have left, which is this. I don't really have much more to do on the outside, but it is what it is. Actually, I think I got this ribbon, my green ribbon, from eBay. I got it from a seller on eBay. It was kind of expensive.
Oh, that's pretty, Cheryl.
Yeah.
If you see, put me down. If you see that ribbon again, I want some too.
Isn't that pretty?
That's
Yes.
beautiful. Yeah.
And it's like 50 yards and it's only like $7.99.
Yeah, their ribbon is
Oh,
crazy
wow.
cheap. Do you have Sam's Clubs down there, Gina?
Yes.
We're not in the sticks.
No. I don't have one near me. I think the closest one is like an hour and a half away.
Wait, the closest one used to be in Atlanta, but we've got one up in Chattanooga.
We also have a Costco too.
Yeah, we got Costco about 20 minutes from it.
Do they have ribbon too? I thought that I heard someone say they had ribbon
Costco
too.
didn't have any ribbon that was, or what was there was yucky, in my opinion.
Okay, we just got a brand new Costco and I've been hearing about ribbon too, but I haven't been there yet to check it out.
Wait a minute, I found another piece. Hooray!
I sent you the Christmas ribbon too, Gina, what they had there.
Okay, I'll look at that in a second.
Yeah, Cheryl hooks me up every year for Christmas ribbon.
Well,
Yeah.
Cheryl may be hooking me up too. She just don't know it yet.
Yeah, I'll be glad to.
I may have a Peacock wreath sold.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Somebody knows you're making it?
Yeah, my mama.
Oh, there you go.
The only problem is coming up with the money.
I'm sure she'll work out something with you.
I can give her a month's free meals.
There you go.
I'm getting ready to call Partridge. I'm not gonna be happy with me. That's because I have to put my payment down from that from 150 to $50. That's my house. Huh?
All right, coming around the corner here.
That's sleep study. Yep.
I hate when I can't find my other pipe cleaner. There it is.
Christina,
Yes, ma'am.
do you ever look on on Facebook on these where they're selling like these
The
pads?
D-stash sites?
Yeah,
Yeah, all the time.
that's where I got my bicycle ribbon.
Oh,
Oh, really? I actually got my bicycle ribbon on an Etsy shop. I usually check Etsy first, and then I do Amazon, and then I go to the D-stash sites.
Yeah, that's the way I do too. Amazon usually is a little bit high.
I'll tell you guys, yeah. And if you don't have Prime, the shipping can be high too. I'll post the link for you guys on where you can get the sign.
What company owns Etsy?
I thought eBay owned Etsy. I could be wrong.
That's right. It is that. That's it. It is eBay.
I've been an eBay shopper for years and years and years. When the kids were little, I would always get the
Barbie.
find the hard to find toys of the season at Christmas time on eBay. And back in the day when eBay first started, they didn't have the buy it now option. It was always like a bidding war.
Yeah.
Right.
And I can remember being awake at like 2:00 in the morning trying to get that Tickle Me Elmo doll,
Yeah.
Me too.
bidding on that, for my kid. You guys
I
remember?
have to tell y'all a funny story about Tickle Me Elmo.
You do, huh?
Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Mom was actually, when the first year that toy was out, Mom was able, somehow was somewhere, and she scarfed one up, and we had it for my stepdaughter. Okay.
Yes.
And
Here, Granny got it.
I think somebody, Mom or Grant, somebody got it. Well, we had to make sure we had batteries in, or we need to know where the battery box is located on it.
Oh.
My
Probably
ex had,
inside, like in the back or something, right?
it was like down at its bottom, okay? The bottom of the stuffed animal.
Uh-huh.
So my ex-husband is digging around, trying to get the battery box open, and Elma goes, I laugh. So he's digging it, he's still digging, and it goes, that tickles. And then it goes, the third time it goes, that tickles.
Well, how was it laughing if it didn't have any batteries in it?
No, it had batteries in it. He was just trying to find where the battery box was.
Oh, I see.
And the look he got on his face when it went, oh, that tickles. Was
Oh my God.
fun. It was hilarious.
I can remember one year I bought my, one of my kids. It was a little computer. I can't remember what it was called. It was popular in the day, and it would talk to you. And, you could like type things in and ask it questions and stuff and whatever. And I had it all wrapped up, and it was in the basement. It was hiding in the basement. I had all the presents hidden in the basement. And that thing started just talking by
Yeah.
itself. I could hear it up through the heat register.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
where you
God.
go.
I had to go unwrap it and take the batteries out. It was freaking
Going
me
on a
out.
trip somewhere and you've got this annoying toy that all it wants to do is somewhere from the back of the vehicle, it keeps on going off, and you have to finally stop and dig that toy out and
Yep.
pull it out to keep your sanity.
Yeah.
I did that with an electronic baby cell phone. It had all kinds of beep color things on it and making noises. And it was stuck. I was stuff piled on top of it, and it just kept going off the whole way home.
Oh my gosh. All right. So normally I would not ever allow this to happen. I would never allow the same type of ribbon in succession. But because I don't have enough of the green peacock, this is what it's going to, so I don't have turquoise mesh, and I don't have enough of the green ribbon, but you know what? We're going to make this work. Plus, I'm just going to keep trying to cover up this blue mesh so you can't even see it. So.
You're pulling a
But
Damon.
it looks a lot darker in front of me than it does on the camera, because I'm looking up at my laptop and it looks really light, but it's not. So. That's the end of that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to show you guys while I
I'll
have
have to
you.
put some stuff on there.
While I have you here, because I'm always buying stuff. Do I have anything new to show you? Oh, I got this cute little lighthouse at the Christmas tree shop. You guys have Christmas tree shops near you?
No.
No.
Little lighthouses. That was like $4. It was really cheap. Okay, what am I doing? And I couldn't resist picking up some of the little baby peeps from Hobby Lobby. I think I got the last 3.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
cute.
Those are going to go on one of my Easter wreaths. For sure.
My stepson can't stand peeps.
I don't like them either. They're too sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I'm done with ribbon because I already put my ribbon on the top. I got my ribbon all the way around the outside.
One more to put up.
It doesn't look too bad.
No, I like it.
So I need to get my feathers. Let me plug in my glue gun. I'm going to do what you guys recommended. I need to put a couple of ornaments on too here. I want to put some ornaments on. So again, these are from Hobby Lobby. They're in the hobby department is all I can tell you, wherever the hobbies department is. But they had a whole bunch of different kinds of feathers, actually.
Let me get the top cleaners.
And there's 2 in each packet. And they were $2.99. They're so pretty. I mean, I'm assuming these are real feathers, right?
Looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Poor Peacock.
They shed them easily.
They what?
They shed them easily.
All right, so that they're not like ripped off. I know, I'm so crude. I'm thinking, do I want to like attach them to the back of the sign or stick them into the wreath? Hold on here. I want to. I think I'm going to put one right here. I always like to position them before I do any glue or anything permanent. Put one right there.
Now I've got to go and check all these in behind. I hope it sells.
You know where pretty on my kitchen wall.
Do you? I mean, I don't think we have peacocks up here. I've never seen any. Somebody told me that they see them just like wandering around.
There's some in South Georgia that wander around.
South, yeah, somewhere. So I'm just going to kind of go up around the side of the sign and the top of the sign with these 4 feathers that I have. Just kind of like that. You can't really see them on the camera, but they're there. There's 2 up there. And there's 2 on the sides here. So like you said, that was a good idea, you guys. So it's kind of like, except they're coming out of the
sign.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to figure out the best way to attach them though, because a lot of times if I try to attach anything to mesh, it doesn't stay. If I try to glue it, I mean. You would think that hot glue would work well and stick to mesh really well, but it really doesn't. I'm just going to kind of tuck it inside for now and figure out how I'm going to attach it after. Oh, this piece just came out.
Did you count Jim?
Sorry for the back of my head here.
I'm about to do that. I was going to bring my laptop home again tomorrow night. It's making my hands hurt.
What? You like snack?
That she is Blake Shelton.
Yes.
A little very bad.
Just sticking it in the mesh for now here.
So she's saying, I got the hell out of Oklahoma on live TV, and it was awesome. It was awesome. Did anybody watch the ACM Awards last night?
What is that?
I taped it. I haven't seen it yet.
Miranda Lambert gets the biggest diss on Blake Shelton last night.
Ooh.
And Little Red Wagon, it used to say, I live in Oklahoma. And her performance goes, I got the hell out of Oklahoma.
What are those awards? What is that?
Academy of Country Music.
Oh. ACM. That makes sense.
And then you have the CMAs, the Country Music Association, which is in the fall. November.
I'm just putting a little bit of glue on this because it's not sticking without anything on it.
Well, she's breastfeeding too.
These are so delicate though. I don't want to pull on them too much and they're going to fall apart. I'm trying to be careful here. This one's staying over here. This one just didn't want to stay. So. All right. I think I'm just going to put a couple of these ornaments in.
Do this on the table. Oh, not mess with
Yeah.
it.
That's why I had to get the pipe cleaners down. If she sees a pipe cleaner sticking up, she'll go for it.
Oops. Hot glue.
She's sticking in. Hot glue in.
Sorry, ladies. I'm just trying to get my feathers to stick here.
Christina, I wonder if you would have tied a pick to those things, it would have had more stability.
That would have been a really good idea.
Yeah.
Where can you get those? Where can you get just the picks without anything on them? You can get them like that?
Oh yeah, they're little
Yeah.
wooden ones with a wire attached to it. And you get them in the floral department in little.
You know what? I have never done that. That's a really good idea. I
Yeah.
Put
never.
little green wooden things on the wire.
Yes.
I never really thought of that. I would definitely recommend for these.
Yeah. Because it would be totally hidden into the mesh, but at least it would have given the feather some stability.
Well,
going
they're
in.
sticking now with the glue, but
Yeah.
it took me a little while to. I never thought about that. I got to remember that next time. Thanks, Cheryl.
You're
That was
welcome.
a good idea, Cheryl.
Thanks.
There's really not anything on the end of these feathers. They're just kind of like, there's like nothing there.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if we can see the feathers or not, but they're there. I'm gonna throw a couple of ornaments on, but I have a question for you guys. Should I use the sparkly ones? Or now I can tell. These actually are turquoise. They have a greenish hue, but they look baby blue on the camera. I don't know why. But these, I'm looking at them both. They have a greenish hue to them. I'm
I
telling
like
you.
to use both kinds.
Use both?
Yeah.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find a pipe cleaner because it's a lot easier to just string your pipe cleaner through
Yeah.
and let it stick that way instead of trying to glue it.
And those are the plastic things on the ornaments. Hot glue them in before you do that, or they pop out sometimes.
I'll figure that out later. I just twisted it on there for now. So there's one. I'm just going to do 3, I guess, because these are pretty big. So I'm going to make my triangle. I think you're the one that told me that too, Cheryl. But the
Yep.
triangle.
Yep.
Let me find another pipe cleaner. I don't know if there's another pipe cleaner down here. If you can't find a pipe cleaner, just grab another one and just put it on the end of your, oh, I gotta find a pipe cleaner here. Hold on. Hold on. Put it on the end of your, I got a long piece of glue there. Look at that.
But I haven't had time to really look.
So if you can't find a pipe cleaner, you used it or whatever, just get another one and string it through the end. And then you can feed this right through your wreath.
Oh, yeah. I got all of them too. I have.
Just like that. You can see what you're doing.
What? Well, I don't want to cut. I want to get as much of this wire as I
That's what I was
can.
gonna do. One down.
Here. I'm gonna fix my feather. I'm gonna do one more. Now, do I do another sparkly one? I think I actually have, so this might be too shiny. I don't know if I want to use this. There's shiny ones too. I'll get it out of here. There's shiny ones too, but I think that's a little bit too shiny. Do you think or no? Or should I want to use two
Kind
different?
of goes with your satin ribbon shiny like that.
Yes.
Yeah, but then I've got 3 different types of ornaments though. Is that gonna look weird? I've got the sparkly and I've got the muted one and I've got the shiny one. I don't know. I think I'm gonna use another one of these. Another one of these or another sparkly one? What do you think? I only want to do 3 ornaments.
I want to show you, can I show you something off the ones you sent us?
You're gonna show me something?
Yeah.
What?
They kind of dangle off the end of them. They're staying up straight on the wire.
Yeah,
Take the wire, and there's this hole here.
yeah.
Put it through the wire. I mean, put the wire through the hole,
Uh-huh.
and it stiffens it up so it'll stand up straight instead of turning over, going down.
Was that a good thing?
Yeah, because I would put it in, it would just kind of like flip out. It would do this. It was going over, so it'd be straight, that little plastic thing.
Uh-huh.
So if you feed it through that hole and then straighten it out, it
Oh,
stiffens.
nice. Well, that's
Did
a
you
good
pull
thing.
the
I was
wire
waiting for you to
out?
tell me if there was something wrong with it. I was like holding my breath, like
No,
no.
there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it was just wanting to flop instead of staying up straight.
Uh-huh.
Gina, did
So I
you pull the
fixed
wire?
it.
Gina,
Uh-huh.
Gina, did you pull the
Now
wire
what?
out? Did you pull the wire out or just feed it through the hole?
I just fed it through the hole.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
You got the kit too, didn't you, Deb?
Yes, uh-huh.
All right. I know I sent you turquoise.
Straightened it up and it just made it stay up straight.
Right.
Yeah, I used the smaller ones on my wreath last year, but again, like I said, I was doing the kits and I ran out. So then I couldn't find those anymore, so I got myself these big ones. All right, now my feathers moved here. I gotta fix it, and I moved it out of place. I think that's it. I think I'm done. Of course, I always say that, and then I mess with it after I get off of off camera, and it may not look the same when I take a picture. It just depends. I hang it on the wall, and I'm like, wait a minute, it needs something here, or it needs something there. I'm trying to fix my feather here. Hold on. I want it to lay right. There we go.
Pretty big.
Oh, Red Cross.
That's
So there we go. There's mine.
I'm taking it out of it. Fixed it for him.
I like it.
I like it too.
It's cute.
The sign looks okay down there like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it does.
All right, ladies. What time is it? It's 8:13. Well, 8:13 my time.
Yep.
Sure, is you're an hour earlier, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, 7:13 here.
All right, if you want to get this sign, they're at Dollar Tree. They were at my Dollar Tree anyway. I don't know if they're going to be at your Dollar Tree, but they were at mine.
They're not at
So
mine.
I just happened to grab it. All right, I'm going to sign off.
All right,
Okay,
ladies. Good
bye.
evening.
Thank you.
Have a good night, you guys. Thanks for joining me.
Bye.
I love you.
Love you.